games. Those are okay. Japanese food, that stuff's good. Anime
is degeneracy.
Anime is basically
For people with stinky penises who don't don't have girlfriends and like to watch anime girlfriends.
I didn't even hit the timer. Good job.
Me, Mario. Okie dokie.
That'd be stupid. I'm surprised no one said anything about it.
Yours truly, Princess Huntsman, Peach.
Okay, so advertising restrictions.
Bump, you should have noticed. You're the one watching the stream.
So in 2008, they were going to exit their contract with Fox. And then in December of 2008, they laid off 15% of their employees. Oh dear. Okay, so they were running into money problems. And they were going into illegal agreements with other companies. Regarding the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime franchise. What? So what was going on was TV Tokyo was, I think, giving the rights to Yu-Gi-Oh! Or they were allowing for kids to use Yu-Gi-Oh! And do the dubbing and air it on their network. But 4Kids was going into illegal deals with other companies to collect extra royalties that they weren't paying to TV Tokyo, which they were supposed to be paying for the franchise, for using the rights to Yu-Gi-Oh! And they accumulated like $5 million in illicitly gained money. But the lawsuit got, let's see, the lawsuit apparently got tossed because they didn't, the TV Tokyo either didn't give them notice or they didn't have proof or something. But they got terminated. They settled, and they took a termination, and they had to file for bankruptcy in 2011. Wait a second, what? In 2011, they filed for bankruptcy, tried to restructure the company in 2012, and then in 2016, they filed for bankruptcy again. Holy shit, that's...
Famous number 90B fails Owless 20 times. What on earth? What am I doing?
4Kids Entertainment licensed a wide variety of media products ranging from video games... Really? I want to play a video game licensed by 4Kids.
I want to play a video game that's good.
Video games and television programs to toy lines. 4Kids focus on licensing content for the children's market, including content for both boys and girls. It's something Christian would say. I will focus on licensing content for boys and girls.
Still wasn't it?
Why are you doing a classic canvas?
Because I don't know the normal strat.
SGTM.
I can look up a tutorial. I just don't care. That's the problem.
Oh my god, the former CEO of 4Kids actually had a statement on like all the dumb shit they did with like replacing cigarettes with lollipops, replacing like guns with fucking nothing.
Fingers.
So getting rid of crosses and pentagrams and stuff. He's like, if anime fans want this programming to come to the United States, then they're going to have to accept the fact that it's going to be in 2 styles. What the fuck, dude?
No.
What an asshole.
Here we go.
There's a Wikipedia page on editing, like anime getting like memed on in censorship, and there's a fucking section of this wiki page for 4Kids.
Of course. Come on. There we go. The lag's killing me. Forget input lag, just the normal console lag is gonna kill you.
Remember like back in like 2003 where like most anime was like cool? Like,
No?
not cool, but like fucking less embarrassing than what we have now.
Sure.
Like, you know, I want to go back to when, like, you know, anime was like, oh, you watch Cowboy Bebop? Oh, you watch Evangelion? Oh, you watch Code Geass? And now it's like, oh, do you watch fucking this dumb slice of life bullshit? do you watch these 15,000 identical harem animes that I like to watch? They're great.
That one's my favorite. It has the boobs.
There's so many now. It's all the same shit. It's all the same shit. There's like so many animes that are just like, wow, this protagonist, he's a normal dude. He gets into a wacky situation and meets a bunch of women that want to fuck him. Like, what?
Whoa!
There's literally a fucking anime. I think it's called Conception.
Excuse me?
It's about like a dude's quest to like get a bunch of chicks pregnant. Hold on, I gotta look this up. Conception anime, like it's real. Let me check it out on my anime list. It's been rated 5.06 by 10,000 users. Uh-oh. That's not good. I've heard this anime is good, which is kind of surprising to me. Like that has like such a bad rating. Like I've heard like it's like a really dumb premise, but like it's actually decent. But I don't know about that. On his high school graduation day, Itsuki's cousin Mahiru tells him that she's pregnant. Just then, a gate of light emerges and transports the two into the world of Grandvania.
Grandvania? It sounds like a Silver Gunner thing.
It sounds like a Silver Gunner ARG.
It really does.
In this land, impurities have been causing a disturbance to the stars, ultimately plunging Grandvania into chaos and order. And Itsuki now lives the one fated to meet with the Star Maidens, was seen as Grandvania's last hope, and was thus given the task to produce star children and combat the impurities. Once the task is complete, Itsuki may never be able to return home. Dude. No. So,
you guys ready for
Guy's gotta go on a quest to fucking knock up the Star Maidens. What the fuck? Like, I want to go back to like fucking like 2004 when like like Inuyasha was like, that was pretty embarrassing if you watched that, but like it's like one of the most watchable anime shows ever in comparison to now. I talked with someone about this the other night on their stream about JoJo. Like, JoJo's a good show. Like, the fan base has made me fucking hate it. Like, I associate, like, whenever I go to watch JoJo, like, I feel like I have to, like, close my blinds and, like, turn off all my fucking social media. Because, like, I don't like the fan base.
Yeah.
It's made me associate this show.
Dude,
Sucks.
2 runs in a row, dance RNG. This is ridiculous. This is a sign.
And it says, Railroad Crossing. That's what the sign says. What is the #1 anime on my anime list?
What is the #1 anime in the universe?
It's Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. It's fair.
It's a good anime.
Let's see. What is... Oh, dude. My anime list has like some really dumb shit on their like site. Like when you mouse over the title of an anime, it like brings up a little speech bubble that like shows like the rating for it and stuff, but it's in the wrong place. Like, let me see if I can get a screenshot of this to like show you what the fuck is going on here. Look at this. I just posted it in general. I'm mousing over the #2 anime, and that thing's popping up there, and actually, it's popping up where my mouse is.
I'm sorry, I can't. Okay, that's stupid.
It's popping up where my mouse is, so that my mouse isn't mousing over the anime anymore. So the thing goes away, and then my mouse is mousing over the anime, and it comes back. So it's like flickering.
That's good.
That's so dumb. Hunter
That's
x Hunter,
good design.
Gintama. Well, at least, like, the top anime on this isn't trash. The fucking, like, top 20 is dominated by, like, every incarnation of Gintama, which... That's fair. Gintama was really good. I feel like it's hard to find like the 1 or 2 good shows that you want to watch, but then like, what are you watching? You can't just say anime, because people are like, oh, you're watching fucking Boku no Pico? You gay? You'd be like, hey man, Boku no Pico is hard. You think Boku no Pico was meant to be like a bigger thing? Like, it's supposed to be like a whole series?
I don't know.
I fucking wonder.
Timeout.
Brotherhood? Yeah, Brotherhood starts off kind of slow. There's been a lot of shows that like people have like recommended to me, and like I'll watch it, and like I want to fucking blow my brains out after the first episode. And then I watch like 2 more episodes, and I'm like, you know what? All right, this is okay. Like kind of how it is with some shows, because like the pacing is bad when they're you know, establishing everything. Certain shows do it really well, and like that's good.
Bump, why is there no gay anime allowed?
No, he didn't say that. He said no gay anime allowed.
What's the difference?
Anime.
What's the difference?
Is that like Lumine?
Anime is the name of the anime channel on my Discord. You look at it.
Mom heard the gunshots in one of the episodes. That's why you wear headphones?
Yeah.
I fucking hate Boku no Pico, and not because it's like a bunch of gay sex,
Boku
but
no
because
Pick.
because the story's like really bad. Like, okay, so listen, I've watched it. All right, I've watched it for the sake of scientific analysis, and after very thoroughly analyzing the show, emphasis on the analyze. Anyway, the show just has no substance is what I hate about it. Like, it's so fucking boring. There's like a couple like decent beats like that you know, like, are good scenes, but like for the majority of it, it's just I don't know. It's just really boring and not
Gold.
something you'd want to watch like for the story. There could be other reasons you want to watch it, but that's on your own time.
There we go.
Initial D is good, but like, I don't know. It's one of those shows that like you watch once and it's like, it's not that great for rewatching in my opinion, because like once you've seen it, there's nothing else you can get out of it.
Initial D is
Like-
one of those shows where like I just kind of automatically associate it with the type of people who don't want to be caught as a weeb, but they're weebs.
It's on the level with it's kind of like in the same area of the spectrum as JoJo's, where it's like,
Yeah.
I'm watching my animes, don't bother me. It's not anime. It's just look at all the cool dude stuff that's happening. The different, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, it's. I can only watch like cars go around fucking turns so many times. Like, it's, you know, before you might as well just fucking, you know, turn on ESPN and watch fucking NASCAR. There are shows. I mean, like, there are not
Let's
really
be
that
real.
many shows
Let's
that
be
are
real.
worth rewatching.
The reason why people love Initial D is the music.
There's reasons to watch the show. The show's good. It's really good on the first time, and then like you just get diminishing returns of the effect. Even with the cool music and the cool action and all the cool stuff happening, there's a diminishing return every time you go back to that
Here
show.
we go.
Evangelion, like, which is one of my favorite shows, that it even kind of doesn't have. Well, it depends on like the kind of person you are. Like, there's like reasons to rewatch it, cause there's
Yeah.
there's like a lot of introspective, high concept stuff going on in the show that like on subsequent viewings you'll get something else out of it. It's a reason. Plastic brand placements. See, like, this is what I'm saying. Like, if you like watching Initial D, so you can be like, here is every fucking detail about this vehicle ever, and being able to like recite that from memory, you know, go for it. I feel like if you're not into cars, like Initial D definitely does not have as much for you as if you were into cars. Like, that's pretty fair. It's still a good show, but if you're not into cars,
Gold!
It's like if you're not into video games at all, but you watch like Overlord or Sword Art Online or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like where it's like a central thing about the show.
Yeah.
If you're not into mechs, but you watch fucking Code Geass, like, what the fuck are you getting out of this show?
BLJ time.
I'm using it as an example. Overlord is obviously... I don't know, I heard some shit talk on Overlord the other night, and it kind of, like... It threw me off. Like, people were like, Overlord is like a fetish anime, and it's like, what? I had never heard anyone say that before, and I can't see it. Apparently Overlord's a fetish anime. Oh, 90, no, don't do this, dude.
I want you to try doing this consistently every time.
Not every time, but then again, I'm not on hardware either. I'm not using an N64 controller.
Yeah. I'll bet you even the top level runners have trouble with this sometimes.
I bet you even Sigma can't do this.
I bet you Sig Limit can't do anything anymore.
I can see how you would think Overlord is a fetish show, but I feel like you'd have to have that perspective to think that. So that's kind of like that's more about you than about the anime. There's not that many boobs in Overlord. There's like
But there should be.
There's like some like sex stuff, but it's like there as a joke or like part of like a part of a character's like just or part of what am I saying? Part of a character's there's like a guy who was one of the friends of the main character. Cause like you know about the show, right? Like it's like a dude who got like warped into the game or whatever. Like one of his friends was like a fucking pervert. So like you know he made all the characters of their guild like a fucking like they're like maids and stuff. But, like it's not here look at these maid boobies. Like it's an incidental thing that's played for more as a joke than anything, or more of like the juxtaposition of like it's it's a bunch of maids, but like they're like the strongest beings in the fucking game's universe. So like it's played for laughs. It's not meant to be jerked off to. I feel like if people go into Overlord and they think, oh, this is just a show for people who want to jerk off to anime boobs, that's on them. The first season of the show is pretty...
Alright, here it is. Let's see if I can do this.
The first season of the show doesn't really pick up any momentum until like almost the end.
Just one throw?
It's definitely more of a thing where like if you're into MMOs, you'll get a lot more out of the show. You'll get more mileage out of the content out of it.
Two throws?
Sub 25. This is gonna be sub 24, dude.
You got it.
Oh boy.
It's not gonna be sub 24.
Damn it! How close are we though? Like, shit.
like-
5 seconds off.
Like one.
Oh my god,
Two.
dude. For some reason, I thought
Three.
that the timer stopped when you're inside a text box for some reason.
No.
I don't know why I would think that.
So there we go. That's a PB. It's a good PB. I think I am I'm comfortable with ending it off here.
What the fuck are you drinking out of?
This is